Hi guys, now we're going to continue with the next lesson, that is lesson 9. You can see in the planner that we skip lesson number 8. This is the page 559, hands-on division with unit fractions. The next 3 topics, I think, they are going to be about the same, so pay a lot of attention, okay? It says, Remy has 2 gallons of lemonade. She needs to divide the lemonade into a quarter-gallon containers. How many quarter-gallon containers does she need? So I need to know how many groups of 1/4 are in 2. So first I have to divide my 2 whole numbers into figures, right? I have here 1 and the second one. If I have to divide them in a quarter, that's what we're going to do. 4 pieces. Oops, sorry. And here we go. Quarter, 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 quarter. And we do the same to the other whole number. Ready. So now it asks us, how many quarter fraction tiles did it take to equal the 2 wholes? So how many do I have of a quarter? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I have 8. So 2 whole numbers divided by a quarter is equal to 8. So Remy will need 8 containers. That is the same that if I multiply, yes, multiplication in a division. If I multiply 4 times 2, it will give me 8. Ready. Now, we go to the next page. We're going to skip the part of making the models as we did it in the other one. And now, we are going to make just the multiplication, okay? So I have to find a fifth divided by 2. So we make the multiplication, like 5 times 2 is 10. So as it is a denominator, it stays in that part, okay, as a denominator. So what fraction tile did you place? 10. How many 10th fraction tiles did it take to equal the 5th? Oh. 2? I think that it was 2. I don't remember. Let's put 2. So it says 1/5 divided by 2 is equal to 1/10. Okay? Here in talk about it, we are going to make a happy face. We don't answer talk about it. We already know that. And it's ready. We go to practice it. You know that practice it is like independent practice. You answer this one by yourself and this one too. You can ignore the number 13 and number 15, okay? The most important thing is for you to answer the other ones. No los quiero saturar con tantas cosas, okay, chicos? Listo. So now, in this one, you just have to multiply the same. 3 times 3, 9, and you write a 9 there in the answer of the number 3. Okay? Very good. Now, we continue with the divide whole numbers by unit fractions. It's the same, only that now we are not going to use models. Let's check. It says, a sports website has score updates every quarter of hour. How many times does the website have score updates in a 3-hour period? So we divide 3 by quarters. It's the same. We multiply 4 times 3. It will be 12. So there are 12. I didn't put a marker, sorry. There are 12 fourths in the model. So 3 divided by quarter is 12. So the website has 12 score updates in 3 hours. The check section, I don't want to confuse you guys, so we are going to ignore it. It's also in your independent practice, so we're going to check it in a moment, okay? In here, Lisa takes 4 apple pies to her family reunion. Each pie is cut into 6. How many pieces of pie can Lisa serve? Find the unknown number. So it's the same if I have... Again, I forgot to put a marker. My battery is dying. No. Okay. I have the 4 cakes. No, apple pies. 2, 3, and 4. And I have to divide them into 6 parts. Let me check if I can. There we go. So now how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24 pieces, right? It's the same if I multiply 6 times 4. It's 24, right? So, count the numbers of 6. There are 24 6 in the model. So, 4 divided by 6, it's 24. So, G means 24. That was the unknown number here in the problem. So, Lisa can serve 24 pieces of pie. Happy face. We move here. It says, find the quotient of 2 divided by 1/3. 3 times 2, 6. Happy face. And we continue. In this one, it's the same, exactly the same. You are going to ignore the check section. Remember, I don't want to confuse you. Let me use another color because here it's a lot of green. Ready? So in this one, we're going to ignore these parts. There we go. Now, 4 times 3, 12. 5 times 3, 15. And that's all that you have to do. Complete the number 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the next page. Remember, hot problems with an answer. Happy face. And that will be all for the lesson number, what it was? 10? Lesson 10. Very good. Now, let's check the lesson number 10. It's the same, guys. Divide unit fraction by whole numbers. Let's check. Let me, for you to have all these pages ready for when we come back to school. Very good. It says, Elijah is sorting his music into playlists. 1/2 of his music is rock. Okay, so what is 1/2? It's this. He wants to make 3 separate rock playlists. If each playlist is the same size, what fraction of Elijah's music will be on one of the rock playlists? Okay, so we have there the problem that we need to find. We have the model in here. And it says, divide each section into 3 equal parts. Okay, so I have 1/2 and 1/2. Okay, I get it. And now I divide each one into 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It says, how many equal sections are there now? Okay, well, we have 6. 3 times 2, 6. How many of the parts represent the fraction of the music that is on one of the playlists? Well, 1 section. Write the fraction. Okay, if we go back to the fraction itself, to the problem, we know that 3 is being multiplied by the denominator, so that one is the one that is going to change. So 3 times 2, 6, and it goes in here, and up, that one stays the same. Okay, so if I change the denominator, I have to put it there. So 1 half divided by 3 is equal to a sixth. Okay, it's the same that we did 3 times 2, only that now we are adding the denominator. Okay, that will be always 1 in this case. Let's go here, next page, page 772. Let's go to the problem to don't make this video that large. Okay, 1/4 divided by 3. So now 4 times 3, 12. So there are 12 sections. As I am multiplying, the denominator here is the one that I am going to change. That is the 12, and that one keeps here. So 1/4 divided by 3, it's 1/12. 1/12. Each firm receive 1/12. Ready. Maybe you're asking me, but why does the fraction is different? Why I don't have 3 squares as it's 3 wholes? It's because we're dividing the fraction, not the whole numbers. Okay, so I have here my 1/3, that is the fraction that I am representing here. Okay, so now but it doesn't change the procediment. Okay, just the model change. So 3 times 3, it's 9. As it is the denominator, the 9 goes here, and 1. Happy face. Okie dokie. Oh, it looks awful. Sorry. Here. Okay, we go back to that. We are dividing the fraction, not the whole number. So I have here my fraction, and I have to divide it. The multiplication keeps the same. 6 times 2, 12. That will be the denominator, and the 1 stays the same. I don't make check. I don't want to confuse you. And let's make now the, oh no, my battery. The number 3. 7 times 2, 14. And 1, because it's the multiplication with the denominator. Okay? And that will be all of math. Here we have the page 774. Don't forget to answer that one too. Hot problems, no? There we go. And that is all of math of this week and the next one. I love you and I miss you guys. Hope you're having a great day and that you understood all the topics of math. See you later with more videos. See you guys.